How to tell independent versus dependent events for GED probability. Imagine flipping a coin and then rolling a die. Do you think what happens first affects what happens next? Sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't. That's what we're here to figure out. When working with probability in GED mathematical reasoning and data analysis and statistics, understanding whether events are independent or dependent is key. Let's start with independent events. These are events where what happens in one doesn't change the chances of what happens in the other. For example, tossing a coin and then rolling a die. The coin flip doesn't influence the die roll at all. The probability of getting heads on the coin is always 50%, and the chance of rolling a 6 on the die is always 1 in 6. Since one doesn't affect the other, these are independent events. Now, think about drawing cards from a deck without putting them back. If you draw one card and don't replace it, the total number of cards left changes. The chance of drawing a certain card on the second draw depends on what you drew first. These are dependent events because the outcome of the first draw impacts the second. To tell if events are independent or dependent, ask yourself, does the first event change the chances of the second? If yes, they are dependent. If no, they are independent. For example, if you draw a marble from a bag and don't put it back, the second draw's probability depends on the first. But if you flip a coin and roll a die, the second event stays the same no matter what the first was. In probability, when events are independent, you find the chance of both happening by multiplying their individual probabilities. For example, the chance of flipping heads and rolling a 3 is 50% times 1 in 6. That's 1 in 12. For dependent events, you multiply the first event's probability by the chance of the second happening after the first. This is called the conditional probability. For example, if you draw a card without replacing it, the second draw's chance depends on what you drew first. Knowing whether events are independent or dependent helps you solve probability problems correctly. It tells you whether to multiply the probabilities directly or to adjust the second probability based on the first. So next time you see a problem with two events, ask yourself, does the first change the second? That's the key to understanding how to work out the chances in GED questions.